Why do some traders stay consistently profitable for years, while most traders never seem to make progress? Is it because they have a secret indicator, a hidden institutional strategy, or access to information that retail traders don't? If that's true, then why do thousands of traders using the exact same strategies still lose money? Think about it. Moving averages, smart money concepts, ICT, supply and demand, order flow. Millions of traders study these methods every year, yet only a small percentage ever become consistently profitable. So what's the missing piece? It isn't another strategy. It isn't another indicator. It's something far less exciting, but far more important. The habits behind every trading decision. Professional traders don't treat trading as a collection of random entries and exits. They treat it as a repeatable process. A process built on discipline, preparation, and repetition. The market doesn't reward the trader with the most indicators. It rewards the trader with the most consistent behavior. So what are the habits that quietly separate consistently profitable traders from everyone else? Today, we'll break down 7 practical trading habits that experienced market participants follow every single day. These aren't motivational ideas. They're behaviors that influence every decision before, during, and after a trade. Some of these habits may sound simple, but simple doesn't mean easy. And in trading, the simplest habits often produce the biggest long-term results. Let's start with the first one. Habit number 1. They trade a proven system, not their emotions. Why can two traders look at the exact same chart and end up with completely different results? The chart is identical. The market is identical. So what changes? The answer is their decision-making process. One trader follows a tested trading system. The other follows emotions. The professional trader has a written trading plan. His setup requires 3 conditions before entering a trade: trend confirmation, volume confirmation, and a pullback into a key area. If even one condition is missing, he waits. The second trader has no clear rules. He buys because the market looks bullish. He sells because price suddenly falls. Or he enters because someone on social media says the market is about to rally. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses, but over hundreds of trades, randomness eventually catches up with him. Professional traders remove randomness. Their system defines everything: when to enter, when to exit, how much risk to take, where the stop loss belongs, and when not to trade. A trading system doesn't guarantee profits, but it guarantees consistency in decision-making. Without consistency, results become impossible to measure. And if results can't be measured, they can't be improved. The goal isn't to predict the market. The goal is to execute your edge repeatedly over hundreds of trades. That's what professionals understand. Habit number 2. They risk small on every trade. What's the fastest way to destroy a trading account? A bad strategy? Not necessarily. For most traders, it's risking too much on a single trade. Every trade is uncertain. Even the highest probability setup can fail, because markets operate on probabilities, not certainty. Now imagine 2 traders. The first risks 10% of his account on every trade. Just 5 consecutive losses cut his account nearly in half. Now he needs almost a 100% return just to recover. The second trader risks only 1% per trade. After the same 5 losses, his account is down only around 5%. He's still mentally stable, still financially capable, and still ready to execute the next opportunity objectively. Professional traders understand one simple truth: survival comes first, growth comes second. Risk management isn't exciting. It doesn't create viral screenshots, but it's one of the biggest reasons experienced traders remain in the market for years, while beginners disappear after only a few months. Every trade should involve controlled risk, never emotional risk, never account-threatening risk. Because once capital disappears, opportunity disappears with it. Habit number 3. They wait for high-quality setups. Why do so many traders lose money even though they're constantly trading? Could the problem actually be that they're trading too much? Many traders mistake activity for productivity. If the market is open, they feel they must be in a trade. Professionals think differently. Sometimes the highest quality decision is to do nothing. Think about a sniper. Does a sniper fire at every movement? Of course not. He waits patiently until every condition aligns. Trading works the same way. High-quality setups usually share the same characteristics: strong trend, clear market structure, volume confirmation, logical risk to reward, and a well-defined invalidation point. Everything else is simply noise. Many traders enter mediocre trades because they fear missing out. That fear creates unnecessary losses. Professionals understand something most beginners don't. New opportunities always return. Lost capital doesn't. Waiting requires discipline, but discipline protects capital, and protecting capital creates consistency. The market doesn't reward traders for being active. It rewards traders for being selective. Habit number 4. They keep a detailed trading journal. Why do some traders keep repeating the same mistakes for years without even realizing it? Is the market really changing, or are they simply forgetting what actually happened? Most traders remember their winning trades. Very few accurately remember their losing ones. This creates a dangerous illusion. Over time, emotions replace facts. So how do professional traders prevent this from happening? They document everything. Every trade becomes data. Before entering a position, they record the reason for taking the trade. After the trade ends, they record the outcome. But the journal doesn't stop there. It includes the market conditions, the time frame, the entry price, the stop loss, the target, the risk percentage, the emotions experienced before, during, and after the trade. And perhaps most importantly, whether the trade followed the trading plan. Now imagine two traders who both lose money on the same day. Why does one keep making the same mistakes while the other keeps improving? The answer lies in what they do after the loss. The first trader simply says, "The market was manipulated." The second trader opens his journal. He notices that every losing trade happened during low-volume lunchtime trading. He also notices that most of those trades were taken outside his written rules. The market wasn't the problem. His execution was. Over the next few weeks, he stops trading during those hours. Immediately, the quality of his trades improves. Nothing changed about the market, only his behavior changed. That's the real purpose of a trading journal. It transforms random experiences into measurable information. Professional traders don't improve because they trade more. They improve because they review more. Many hedge funds, proprietary trading firms, and institutional desks analyze performance every week. Not because they expect perfection, but because they understand that small improvements, repeated consistently, create large, long-term results. Without a journal, every mistake feels new. With a journal, mistakes become patterns, and once a pattern is visible, it can be corrected. Your journal should become more valuable than any indicator on your chart, because indicators analyze price. Your journal analyzes you. And in trading, your decision-making process often determines your results more than the market itself. Habit number 5. They think in probabilities, not predictions. Why do so many traders become emotionally attached to their market predictions? And why does that attachment often lead to bigger losses? The answer is simple. They believe every trade has to be right. Beginners often become emotionally attached to their market bias. If they believe the market should move higher, they keep buying even after the evidence changes. If they expect a crash, they continue selling while the trend keeps rising. Professional traders don't argue with the market. They simply evaluate probabilities. But what does thinking in probabilities actually mean? Think about a casino. Does a casino know the outcome of the next hand? No, it doesn't need to. Its business is built on mathematical advantage over thousands of games. Trading works exactly the same way. No trader knows what the next candle will do. Nobody knows with certainty where price will be tomorrow. So what do professionals rely on instead? They rely on statistical edge. Over a large sample of trades, A strategy with a positive expectancy can generate consistent profits. Suppose your strategy wins only 45% of the time. At first glance, that doesn't sound impressive. But imagine every winning trade earns 3 times more than every losing trade. Over 100 trades, that mathematical edge becomes significant. This completely changes the mindset. Instead of asking, will this trade win? Professionals ask, does this trade match my statistical edge? Those are two very different questions. The first question creates emotion. The second creates discipline. Thinking in probabilities also makes losses easier to accept. A losing trade doesn't automatically mean the trade was bad. Likewise, a winning trade doesn't automatically mean the decision was good. A trader can follow every rule perfectly and still lose. Another trader can break every rule and get lucky. Professionals judge the quality of decisions. Beginners judge only the outcome. Over time, focusing on decision quality produces far better results than chasing perfect outcomes. The market rewards good processes, not perfect predictions. Habit number 6. They control their emotions before they control risk. Why do even good trading strategies suddenly stop working for some traders? Did the strategy actually fail? Or did the trader's emotions take control before the market ever did? Every trading strategy eventually faces losing streaks. During those periods, emotions become more dangerous than the market itself. Fear causes traders to exit winning trades too early. Greed causes them to hold losing trades too long. Frustration leads to revenge trading. Overconfidence encourages oversized positions after a series of wins. So how do professional traders deal with these emotional traps? They recognize them early. They don't pretend emotions don't exist. Instead, they build systems that reduce emotional decision-making. Imagine a trader who loses 3 trades in a row. What would most traders do next? Many would increase their position size, hoping to recover quickly. A professional response is completely different. He may reduce position size, step away from the charts, review recent trades, and return only after confirming that his strategy still has an edge. Nothing productive comes from trading while emotionally unstable. Many trading firms even require traders to stop trading after reaching a daily loss limit. Why would they intentionally stop trading when opportunities still exist? Because the rule isn't designed to protect money alone. It's designed to protect judgment. Poor judgment often causes even larger losses than the original losing trade. Professional traders understand an important principle. Risk management begins in the mind before it appears on the chart. If emotions control decisions, even the best strategy becomes unreliable. If discipline controls decisions, even an average strategy can become surprisingly consistent. The goal isn't to eliminate emotions. The goal is to prevent emotions from making trading decisions. Habit number 7. They focus on the long game. Why do most beginners judge themselves after a single trade? And why do professionals almost never do that? Because one trade proves almost nothing. Professionals understand that trading is a game of large numbers. Most beginners judge their progress after one trade. Professionals judge their progress after hundreds. This difference changes everything. Trading is a business of repetition. One winning trade proves nothing. One losing trade proves nothing. What matters is the performance of the entire system over time. Think about flipping a weighted coin that lands on heads 60% of the time. After 5 flips, could the results be misleading? Absolutely. Almost anything can happen. But what happens after 1,000 flips? The probabilities become much more reliable. Trading behaves the same way. Small samples are noisy. Large samples reveal the true edge. That's why professional traders avoid becoming overly excited after winning streaks. They also avoid becoming overly discouraged after losing streaks. Both are temporary. The long-term statistics matter much more. So what changes when you start thinking long-term instead of trade by trade? Your expectations change. Instead of trying to double an account in a month, professionals concentrate on preserving capital, executing their strategy consistently, and allowing compounding to work over time. This approach may seem slower, but history repeatedly shows that steady performance is far more sustainable than aggressive short-term gains. Markets will always create new opportunities. There will always be another breakout, another pullback, another trend. Missing one opportunity rarely matters. Destroying your account trying to capture every opportunity does. Professional traders understand that success isn't measured by today's result. It's measured by where they are after the next 100 trades. That's the mindset that creates consistency. And consistency is what ultimately leads to long-term profitability. By mastering these 7 practical trading habits, you move from emotional gambling to systematic execution. Which of these 7 habits do you need to focus on the most in your trading journey? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more trading psychology insights.